Ask any wedding supplier how they got into the wedding industry, and the answer, a lot of the time, is the same. Well, I kind of just fell into it. A lot of us didn't choose the wedding industry. It kind of chose us. And that's my story. The thing is, I had to hone my craft myself. I didn't have anybody there telling me what to do, or giving me any advice, or telling me which gigs I should or shouldn't take. I just kind of had to do everything and find it out for myself. If you're thinking of getting into weddings, I want to save you around about 3 years of the work that I had to do right at the beginning by giving you some information in this video about deciding what you want to do. And really, this video is about niching down. It's about being something fixed and specific. It's about recognizing that you will achieve more when you narrow down what it is that you do. My name's Stephen Heath. I'm a wedding singer based in Yorkshire. I've been singing at weddings for 15 years and I've amassed a huge amount of knowledge. And I want to share it with you on your journey to becoming a wedding singer. So let's get into it. This is how I found my voice in the wedding industry. Back in 2011, I was a teacher. I enjoyed my job, but we'd recently just had our first child and we were invited to a friend's wedding. That friend was the daughter of the deputy head teacher at my school, and he came to me and said, "Would you like to sing at my daughter's wedding?" Now, I'm kind of a restless person and I don't actually enjoy being at big events like that. I find there's not a lot to do and I get easily bored. I mean, maybe I've got ADHD or something, and I'm a performer, so I love being on stage. So I said, yeah, I'll help you out. And I did the entire day at their wedding. Ceremony and then a little bit in the evening and providing some music for the meal as well. People came up to me afterwards and said, "Do you do this professionally?" I said, "No." But I went home and me and my wife talked about it. She said, "Why don't you go out just a few times a year and earn a little bit of money? That way she'd be able to stay at home with the new baby." I was more than happy to try it. And as time went on, things snowballed until eventually I left teaching and took up wedding singing full time. See, I spent quite a long time at the beginning just doing an awful lot of stuff. I was a swing singer, I was a guitarist to backing tracks, I sang rock and pop to backing tracks, and it took me an awful long time to find out where I really fitted, and it wasn't until 3 years after I started that I really decided what I wanted to do. That was play the guitar and sing at weddings specifically. So I got rid of all of the other stuff, stopped singing swing, stopped singing pop and rock to backing tracks, and just focused entirely on playing the guitar and doing that the best way that I could. As time's gone by, I've niched even further. A number of years ago, I decided to put the word indie in the title of my services. Not only did I want to play guitar and sing at weddings, I wanted to attract a specific kind of person to my services. I'm a child of the 90s. I grew up during the battle of Brit rock, Blur versus Oasis. I was actually on the Blur side originally, but I switched to Oasis when I got to my GCSEs. And I listen to and love all kinds of music, but my roots are in the mid-90s. I was an indie freak. I loved everything about guitars and rock music and Oasis and everything that came with that 90s swagger and attitude. So a number of years ago, I made the decision to be exactly that. And when I branched into indie music, I started attracting couples who wanted indie music. Now, don't get me wrong, indie's where I start, it's not where I stop. I'm more Alex Turner than Tina Turner, but you know, if there is a bunch of women on the dance floor, I'm going to sing Proud Mary. But the core of what I now offer is indie, alternative and rock music, because you can't be all things to all people. If you're a dog and somebody wants a cat, you can't just say, "Well, I'll be a cat then." You have to find your lane, get in it and travel down it. So if you're an aspiring musician who's wanting to get into weddings, this is my big advice to you. Find your own voice and find your own sound. When you become distinctively and unapologetically you, people will be attracted to that. And believe me, the wedding industry has more than enough call for all kinds of musicians. So if you're a classical instrumental guitarist, be that. And be it boldly. If you love soul music, be the best soul musician that you can be. Niche down and make sure that all of your marketing points towards your niche. It took me 3 years to realize what I actually love doing. I kind of did the other stuff because I thought that's what you do at weddings. But once I found what I loved, I pushed toward that and focused my efforts entirely on being the best indie guitarist I could be. I hope this video has saved you 3 years worth of work. Either that or you don't know what you want to be and you're happy to go into the industry the way that I did and spend the next 3 years doing loads of stuff just so you can find out what you enjoy. And that's okay too. I hope this has been really helpful. If it has, drop a like, drop a subscribe, hit the bell for notifications when I post new videos. I'll see you next time.